Next, we're going to start by opening a new model. So I'm going to click on New Model in the introductory screen. And you can see I have a screen that pops up here showing me that I can set the size for my new model. So in this case, I can change both the height and the width. You'll notice that it's showing me the X and the Y coordinates. So on the iCarvers, the X is left to right, the Y is front to back as you're standing in front of the machine. So I'm going to change the height of our project from 18 inches to 12. And you can see that dynamically this image in the center changes, basically illustration of our workspace. And I'm going to leave the width at 12 inches. You can see we can work in either millimeter or units. In this case, we're going to be working in inches. And you can also see that here it allows us to click on the corners or the center of the box to select the job origin. The origin position is where we want to start this machining operation. And you see as I click in the left corner, right corner at the bottom, top right corner, top left corner, I can change that, or I can also click in the center. Now with the iCarver series, those machines all have an origin position or a home position of the top left corner. In other words, when the machine is started up and you send it to the home position, it starts moving to the top left corner. And you would see on the tape lines on the machine, it'll show you the 00 position as the top left. So in this case, we use the top left corner as our reference point for most projects, and the reason being because the machine is by default going to go to the top left corner. So if I'm going to mount my material, all I have to do is make sure it's mounted so that the top of the left corner of the material is at 00. And when I go to set my reference point with my project, I don't have to move either the X or the Y axis. They're exactly where we need to be. There are instances where that may change. An example might be if you were going to be doing a very large project, very long piece, where you wanted to perhaps machine something in the center of that material. Maybe say a center piece of a headboard. In that case, it might be easier to set the reference point in the middle, like that, and then very simply just put a set of crosshairs on the material and then just bring the tool over and set it in place at the center of the material. But in this case, we're going to set the reference point in the top left corner. You can see that the resolution, we have the ability to change our resolution, and basically that's just going to give us a better visual of our project. I'm going to set it at about 860 by 860, and that will be fine. And I'm going to click OK.